I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins. In establishing how I came to believe that the grace of God is upon my life, I must begin with my parents. Growing up in a Christian household was not always easy, but in retrospect, the teachings of how to be a good person was essential for the path that God has set for me. My dad was my first role model on how a person should be. He demonstrated an unfaltering faith. He always had the time and energy to help others without expectations in return. Both of my parents were compassionate, caring people and possess a willing spirit to provide comfort to anyone. They required my siblings and I to be respectful of all people. One of my dad's favorite saying was, "Everybody is somebody." He would say that if you search the heart of a person, you will find at least one thing you can draw on to be able to engage that person. In doing so, you quite possibly would have a friend for life. In other words, look for the good in people. This taught me to practice as much as possible without personal harm to give the next person the benefit of the doubt. I advocate service to others. As followers of Christ, we are to have a spirit of service. Jesus' time on earth was all about serving his people. Subsequently, the church work is of service. I had a pastor that says, we come to church to worship and we leave to serve. I believe that I must tell the truth, keep my word, and obey the commandments of God by exemplifying the characteristics of the fruits of the Spirit. Still working at being faithful in all my relationships by not letting my selfish desires prevent me from keeping a promise. To extend love unconditionally and to pray to God for revelation when I find it difficult to do so. To seek forgiveness when I knowingly have misused or hurt someone. To forgive immediately when I have been the recipient of the hurt. Finally, I believe that being right is not as important as doing right. For my God knows all things, but he's more concerned with my heart and in my effort to do right by others for the sake of doing right. So in my imperfection, I seek to be perfected by God and fulfilling his purpose for me. God bless.